not either one. A card for the problem.
Welcome to another session of Psycho Cops Must Be Stopped. We're going to go right on into it. We headed down to the ATL, where we have Sergeant Mark Theodore and Officer Bridget Citizen. And they had been called to a scene where a woman, a so-called black woman, was having a mental meltdown. And in the process of this meltdown, she was handcuffed, laid on her stomach. And you see, she raises her head up. And at that time, she allegedly spit on the leg or the pants leg of the officer. And then he proceeds to kick her viciously in the face. Now, both officers have been put on administrative leave without pay. So that's a step in the right direction. But the case of the matter is that we have cops, psycho cops all over the United States that are doing things as such and even worse, to the point of murder. Like in the case with psycho cop Michael Davis, who murdered 17-year-old Hunter Britta at a traffic stop. Hunter was pulled over by Michael Davis, and now Hunter is no longer with us. He's no longer breathing. You know, Michael Davis conveniently didn't have his body cam on, and he was actually eventually fired for that. But in the process of him not having his body cam on, when he encountered young Hunter, soon as the encounter was over and Hunter was no longer breathing, the camera was conveniently turned on. So they have a crusade going on in Arkansas. You know, justice for Hunter. They're trying to get a law, pushed through the legislative branch of the government. And this is another case of police aggression, police using excessive force. And unfortunately, this young man had to lose his life. But you know, some things become what they are because justice has failed on other levels of society. And I'm just going to leave it like that. How many more children must lose their lives at the hands of psycho cops that are over-aggressive, that are violent in their thought process? The first thing these cops are thinking about is to kill. And that has been the track record. You may think I'm being extreme, but I'm telling you what the track record states. Murder is the case for the cops. Psycho cops must be stopped. We're going to go on into our next scenario, our next case. This is a throwback situation. I actually missed this case, the murder of John Hernandez in front of a Denny's in the state of Texas. Husband and wife tag team ended up in the death of Mr. Hernandez. And this is a horrific case on account that both of these officers was charged with murder. And the husband, he ended up getting 25 years. They found him guilty. They had a separate trial. The wife, they dismissed the case. They didn't even take it to trial. A lot of people were unhappy about that. But if you can see in the video that while the husband has a lethal chokehold on brother Hernandez, she is actually holding him down. So this is an accessory to murder. But she is free today, and with her entitlement card out in front, she is attempting to regain her job because she was fired. She was fired, and the family of John Hernandez, they are petitioning and protesting. They do not want this woman to ever ever be able to be in law enforcement agency again. This is a terrible, terrible thing, but this is what's going on around this country. It's been going on around this country for years. People are entitled to take the lives of other people because they have a false sense of authority or supreme or superior authority because they are Caucasian and they are law enforcement agents. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing this session to Psycho Cops Must Be Stopped to a conclusion. Hope you learned something. Give a comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down, however you feel. It's all good. Have a blessed day on purpose, with purpose. Peace.